Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry, but I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that, any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
Listen, it's not your place to question Sir Radzig's orders. I don't give a shit about your damn scabies. Take me to the prisoner at once.
Scabies? Who the fuck do you think you are? My wife is dying and you make jokes about scabies?
Calm down.
I am calm. But I'll let you in on a secret. That bastard we captured also has the scabies. He's so feverish you won't get a word of sense out of him. So if nothing gets done about the plague, he's doomed along with the rest of us.
And what exactly do you think should be done? If you've got an idea, out with it. I'll be glad to help. If not, we're just wasting time chatting.
Well, it isn't much of a plan. Just a straw clutched by a drowning man.
So tell me, what have you got to lose?
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. Probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. Why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Hey, watch it.
What happened here?
Horror of horrors, Master.
Jesus Christ.
That's right. The Almighty has sent this punishment.
These bandits, who...
Some thieving rabble. What do I know? Maybe those damned humans. But they spoke Czech.
How did you manage to...
Well, we were lucky. Young Straw saw the gang a little way out of the village and ran to warn old Melikar. If it wasn't for that, none of...
It looks like you fended them off, though. I can't see any burned houses.
They had no time for that. But they've left us with fresh graves. Young Straw himself got cut up something terrible, and a few others. We've a number of wounded. And now the...
Melichar, Straw. Those names are new to me.
They're locals. Melichar's been in charge here since old vassal Smill from Neuhoff passed away. May God grant him eternal peace. And Straw, that's the local woodsman. Poor fellow. The bandits killed his son, and his wife has the disease.
Where will I find him?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melichar's is the house on the left.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's...
I'm looking for Matthias.
Matthias. Wait, I know. He's not been here long, isn't that right?
Not long, it's true.
Well, those bastards got him. He's laid up at the stud now. His arm's in a bad way.
Thank you. And the disease?
I don't want to tempt fate by talking about it. Makes me shudder to think of it. But
Thank you, that's all.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk is saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn. Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening a sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to...
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
I hear what... Why's that?
That fuck...
I can tell you what he'll do with him. He'll have...
I doubt Melachar will let him go willingly. The folk here are baying for blood. Lives have been lost. First the raid, and now this plague. God knows what they'll do.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with. When we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got...
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torture. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid, the horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick. One...
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit about Medhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Can you tell me something about...
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
It's normal to grieve, though.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
Where can I find this?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages.
What's Melachar?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melachar.
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins. What's Melachar?
The locals...
I know.
Sir Hanush has...
Since when do subjects govern a village in place of the Lord?
What can we do? If it weren't for Melachar, those bandits would have torched the place to the...
Christ. Who are you? Can't you see we have the...
My name is Henry.
It's long past time. The Lord's already... And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicts...
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead...
Tell me first. I need to go around other infected houses too. But then I'll be back and I'll help you.
Thank you. But please do come back. I can't do it alone. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like he'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. He must have hurt terribly.
Thank you. Will you please tell me about it?
Certainly. My husband had the...
Anything else?
He had great...
Thank you.
Bishop the White Horse. On my chest. Brother. Dearest brother.
Mother of God.
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes, brother!
Brother, don't you recognize me? I was gone for a long time.
Yes, yes. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell.
Sweet Mary, Mother of God. What? No, go away.
Make haste. Brother, make haste. We're getting snowed under.
Christ almighty! I can't stand it anymore.
Shit!
Why are you waking me? Go away.
Why has this happened? Why?
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife. You bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
I don't want her taken, no.
There. You see?
What? Are you a quack?
Something like that.
Then go to it. Go!
Lord, please end this. Please.
Fever.
No more
Just like
suffering.
Melichar's wife. Fever. Just like Melichar's wife.
Make it stop. Oh. Oh. Oh.
No, my God, no. Let me sleep.
God,
No.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First,
Plague, you said?
indeed so. Something's up with the village.
Who attacked you?
I don't know. Some bandits.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills,
Good on you. How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Straw, something awful.
Tell me more.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud, livestock, sheep, chickens, all dead. Or
I'm sorry to hear it. I heard the
luckily, young Straw saw them still.
Thanks.
I need to talk.
Sorry.
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't let you in. If you want to talk to the captive... You're not allowed it. Want to go in? Off the melon.
Punished? For what?
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too.
Is there anything else?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out.
You have my thanks. I'll try to
Wait a minute, will you?
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes?
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Janovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Cobbler.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Your son Elijah. What did he do to you?
Christ almighty. Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do? Everything. He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sasso. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Where can I find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes. Go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then we will...
Sweet Mary.
No, my God. No, let me see.
Get out of here, you fucker, or you'll regret. I want your money, all of it.
Well now, look what's come.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Next.
Damn!
I'll chop you to pieces, you rat.
What's going on there? Hey! What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
This will come in handy.
I've got you, dog. You'll soon be sorry for shooting. Gone weak at the knees, have you? Now you've gone too far. You won't. This definitely won't come.
You're making a serious mistake. If only...
You'd make a stuffed bird, but that won't help you.
Oh well, what could...
You've paid for your crimes.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good... He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.